Very good morning, children. Welcome to the psychology classroom. I hope you all are fine and everybody is fine at home. I just hope you all are revising and working hard toward your studies. Firstly, I should provide you the details. Firstly, you should write down the date. So the date is 6. One 22 class 11C subject psychology. So I hope the details are properly visible to you all. Children, I'm very glad if you work very hard and if you study properly. We are doing the revision in terms of the revision. I am discussing with you the chapter learning. In terms of the revision, I am discussing with you the chapter learning. Date is visible, class, subject and revision of the chapter learning. In this chapter, in the yesterday video only, I discussed with you about what is learning, what are the features of learning that I had discussed with you. I discussed with you that learning is an acquisition of knowledge with the help of experience and practice. I discussed with you learning is a relatively permanent change in behavior or behavior potential produced by experience. Basically, the important point which I discussed with you is from this chapter, or the discussion about the learning is firstly permanent. If anything which you have learned, it remains permanent in your memory system. If it is not permanent, so we can consider that learning doesn't take place. हर एक चीज़ हमारे मेमोरी में लर्निंग जो है वो परमानेंट होती है, और अगर वो परमानेंट नहीं है, इट मीन्स लर्निंग नहीं हुई है, आपने लर्न नहीं किया. लर्निंग का मतलब ही है इट शुड बी परमानेंट. Then learning always involves some kind of experience. Learning always involves some kind of experience. Whenever we learn anything, there is always an experience behind it. There is always an experience behind it. So learning is permanent. Learning always involves some kind of experience. Then learning is different from the performance. Performance is something means to do something. So learning is different from the performance. Now there are some types of learning, where I am going to discuss with you the first type of learning, which is a learning by association. Many times we learn the things by the help of association, by associating the things. The topic which I am going to discuss with you is classical conditioning. Classical conditioning. Here you will find out the word conditioning. What is the meaning of conditioning? The simplest form of learning, the simplest form of learning is known as, the simplest form of learning is known as classical conditioning. The simplest form of learning is known as classical conditioning. Classical conditioning क्या है? Sorry. The simplest form of learning is known as conditioning. I told you and I had discussed with you that here you will find out the word conditioning. So what is the meaning of conditioning? अगर बहुत ही सिंपल चीज़ें हम लर्न करते हैं तो उसे हम कंडीशनिंग कहते हैं. The simplest form of learning is known as conditioning. Classical means some ancient learning की बात हो रही है. Classical. It is the classical means the second point related to it. It is the oldest form of learning. It is the oldest form of learning. ये क्या है? सबसे oldest form है learning का. Oldest है, पुराना है, and that is why it is known as classical conditioning. Given by Pavlov. The full form and the full name of Pavlov is Ivan P. Pavlov. And due to this that Pavlov has given it, it is also known as Pavlovian conditioning. It is known by the name Pavlovian conditioning. It is known as Pavlovian conditioning. Why? Because it is given by Pavlov. Pavlov ने इसे दिया है, इसीलिए हम इसे Pavlovian conditioning कहते हैं. Now this conditioning is focused on, here I should write down This conditioning is focused on SS. You should write it down. What is the meaning of SS? SS means stimulus to stimulus. Here, whatever association we make it, the association was made between two stimulus. No response is here. We are not taking any kind of response over here. It is a stimulus to stimulus conditioning. Okay, even P. Pavlov. Stimulus to stimulus. The simplest form of learning is known as conditioning. It is the oldest form of learning given by Pavlov, even P. Pavlov, and it is known as Pavlovian conditioning. And it is also known as SS conditioning. I hope all the details are properly visible on the board and you are writing it down and you are doing the revision. This all thing I had discussed with you children. I am just doing the revision and I want from you all to do a revision with me. Now what is this experiment? Usually Pavlov, whatever the Pavlov does the experiment, they does the experiment on animals. Whatever the experiment does, they does it on animals. और animals में ही करते थे वो experiment. Earlier the psychologists used to do all the experiment on animal. This experiment is also done on dog. ये भी experiment ये prove करने के लिए कि learning association के through हो सकती है. This conditioning can be done and can be happen. To prove this thing, the Pavlov has done the experiment on dog. Now what happened? A small surgery was done. एक छोटी सी सर्जरी उन्होंने की थी डॉग के. सर्जरी वॉज डैट लाइक या यू कैन से दैट द एक्सपेरिमेंटल सेटअप ऐसा था कि व्हाट हैपेंड, दे प्लेस्ड अ ट्यूब, अ मेजरिंग ट्यूब. द वन एंड ऑफ द मेजरिंग ट्यूब वॉज प्लेस्ड ऑन द जॉ ऑफ द डॉग. डॉग के जॉ पे उन्होंने वो पुटअप किया था एंड the another end of the tube was in the measuring glass. Basically what they are trying to measure. So they are trying to measure the amount of saliva produced by the dog. They are trying to measure the amount of saliva produced by the dog. How much the amount the saliva is produced by the dog after watching any stimulus which is getting stimulating to the dog. So they done a small experiment and a small surgery with the dog. They attach a tube and one end of the tube was in the jaw of the dog and another end is in the measuring glass. I hope up to this much is clear to you all. So this is the first phase of the experiment. So this experiment conducted in two phases. This experiment conducted in two phases. First phase, first phase क्या था? Surgery was done. फर्स्ट फेज में सर्जरी हुई थी, सर्जरी वॉज डन. ओके, inserted the one end in the jaw of the one end in the jaw of the experiment, the one end in the jaw of the dog, and another end in the measuring glass, and another end in the measuring glass, which measure amount of saliva, ठीक है. So this is the first phase. Now what happened in the second phase? After doing this surgery, what the experimenter has done? First phase we have discussed. Now what is happening in the second phase of the experiment? So in the second phase of the experiment, what they had done, they made the dog hungry. What happened? Basically, the dog was kept hungry for so many days. Now, obviously, he required the food. The dog required the food. Dog को food चाहिए. Now, what happened? What they had done? They want to do a kind of experiment with the dog and want that the dog have a learning, that the dog started to learn and to associate the food with the bell. They wanted that the dog learn to associate the food with the bell. So what they have done, firstly the dog was hungry, so they give them the food, the dog eaten that food, okay. After some time, what happened? They rang a bell. And then the food come, the dog eat the food. So after doing the same thing so many times, means what is happening? The bell was coming and the food is coming. The bell is coming and after that the food is coming. After having so many trials, now you can imagine that what could be happen. Now the bell is ringing and the food is coming, and while watching the food, the dog is about to salivate and they allowed the dog to eat that food. So what is happening? The bell is coming and then food is coming. Bell is rang, food is coming. The dog associated, at time came, the dog associate the bell with the food. The dog has a learning, the dog has a conditioning that okay, bell has rang, it means food will come. डॉग की लर्निंग हो जाती है, डॉग ये लर्न कर जाता है कि अच्छा बेल हुई है तो मुझे अब फूड मिलेगा. बट इट हैपन, दिस कंडीशनिंग वाज डन आफ्टर हैविंग सो मेनी ट्रायल्स. ये एक बार में नहीं आया, कई बार ऐसे होने से डॉग की ये लर्निंग हो जाती है ओके तो वेल हुआ तो यानी मुझे अभी फूड मिलने वाला है। आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू यू ऑल। तो सेकेंड फेज में एसोसिएशन वॉज मेड What association? Bell is get associated with food. There was some stimulus which we are going to discuss in this one. First is UCS. So there is a UCR. Then there is a CS. So there is a CR. This you can note down. UCS full form is unconditioned stimulus and UCR full form is unconditioned response. Please note down unconditioned stimulus, which is not conditioned, means which is not associated. So which is the unconditioned stimulus? Unconditioned stimulus क्या है यहाँ पे? So the unconditioned stimulus is food, जिसे condition नहीं किया गया। So the conditioned stimulus क्या है? What is the conditioned stimulus? So conditioned stimulus is bell, जिसे condition कर दिए हैं food से। So unconditioned stimulus is food, response salivation है, okay? But conditioned stimulus यानी उसे bell से associate कर दिए, तो जैसे ही bell होगी, then there is a conditioned response, which is the dog started to salivate. Understood? Unconditioned stimulus, unconditioned response, conditioned stimulus, conditioned response. Now, this complete experiment was determined by some factors. There are some factors which determine this conditioning, whether the conditioning will done or not. You should write down the full form of this one. UCS means unconditioned stimulus and CS means conditioned stimulus. Now UCR is unconditioned response and CR means conditioned response. UCS, UCR, CS, CR. Okay, you should write down somewhere UCS is the food and CS is the bell. So in this video today children, I discuss with you overall the method of classical conditioning. Now the determinants of classical conditioning or the factors affecting the classical conditioning I am going to discuss with you in the next video. I hope you find it correct and I hope you understand it. Okay. Please write down the important points which I had written on the board. all have written down the important points and taken the screenshot. So you understand this method of learning, which is known as classical conditioning. After watching the video, children, if you have any doubt, please come up with me in the classroom with the questions which you have a doubt. Okay, keep revising, children. The more and more you revise, the better will be your performance and your learning. I hope you understand my words. Okay, thank you so much, children, for carefully listening and observing this video. Thank you.